Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Tarot with Donna, where we dive into the mysteries of love, life, and everything in between. If you have been feeling like there's someone else involved in your relationship, or maybe there's a third party energy that you are sensing, today's reading is for you. We will be exploring the energy of a third party in a relationship, seeing how they are influencing things and what the future holds. I've already shuffled the cards, so let's see what's going on behind the scenes, who this third party is, and what you need to know. As always, if this reading resonates with you, like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you about how these messages connect with your journey. Now, let's dive into the reading. So, this is a third party relationship reading. Okay, guys, girls. Okay, so I can already feel the energy is heavy. The cards are ready, and it's look like there's a lot going on in this particular dynamic. Let's break it down and see who this third party is, their role, and how they're influencing this situation. I'm also picking up some very specific numbers, colors, and even features, about this third party person that could help you see things more clearly. The first card we have is the Lover's card, okay? So we have to talk about this one. The Lover's card talks about a choice between two paths, the love commitment, and sometimes the decision that can lead to a conflict. Now, in the context of a third party situation, this particular card talks about the person you are dealing with may feel torn between you and the another person, or perhaps there is an emotional confusion that he or she is suffering from. An important choice is there that needs to be made. Okay. I can also see that with this particular card, a strong connection, a strong attraction, or a magnetic pull between two people. But there's a sense of internal conflict about who to choose. Okay. If your partner is involved with someone else, this card is saying that they are deeply emotionally conflicted, possibly because the third party shares something they feel is lacking in your relationship. This is heavily, I'm feeling, okay. Next, we have the Two of Pentacles card. So, this particular card always talks about the balance, the juggling, when we try to keep things under control. So, in this particular context, I can clearly see that the third party may be someone who brings instability into the situation. Now, this particular person is involved with your partner, maybe someone who seeks attention. He's an attention seeker, okay? He or she, whosoever is, he or she is an attention seeker, and he or she likes drama, brings an energy of chaos, okay? And there's a lot of back and forth between you and your partner and the third party. One minute they are invested, and the next minute they are not. Okay. So I can see the juggling act is making things more complicated here. Now, if I talk about the third party, we have the Queen of Wands. Okay. Now, this is a powerful energy here. The third party could be someone who is very confident, magnetic, okay, and very much, charming personality. They know how to get attention and keep it. As I already told you before, they are attention seekers. Okay. And they often come across as bold, assertive, and independent person. Now, that can be male or female depending upon your situation. The Queen of Wands does not take a no for an answer. Okay. So, this is a kind of person, the third party is a kind of person, if he or she wants something, he will get it. He or she will get it. Okay. So, he or she goes after what he or she wants and has the confidence to get it. So, this kind of personality they have. And this person is probably energetic with a lot of passion for life. Now, if I talk about features of this particular third party, now again, he or she can be, male or a female. Uh, Take how it resonates with your situation. So, dark hairs, I can see the black or deep brown. Then the bright and expressive eyes, possibly like the hazel and the green, full of energy, very, very charming personality, a strong build. Okay, someone who might have a more athletic or well defined figure, I would say. Somebody, who like to wear the bold colors, red, yellow, orange. Okay, or a mix of those. They have a eye catching personality. They like to, wear the stylish clothes as per the trends. Okay. They always want to look eye catchy. That kind of personality they have. And the confidence, oh my god, they are a bomb of confidence. Okay, the confidence actually you can see from their body language. They carry themselves very well. Okay, and they are likely the type to stand tall. Okay, they have high energy in social settings. And for some, this particular person, the third party is very extrovert. They like partying, hanging out with other people. Okay, that kind of energy I'm sensing. So this person might also be someone who radiates warmth and a sense of freedom. They may even have a way of being very persuasive, using their charm to pull others in. They know how to make people feel special, appreciated, which could be why your partner is drawn to them. Okay. And this particular person may be at the workplace of your person. Okay. Or they may have met through one of the mutual friend, or maybe in any party, birthday party or a wedding party, anything sort of, on those events. If I talk about numbers, I can see number 2, number 8. Okay. And number 2, because, there's a strong energy of duality, choices and the decisions that will need to be made. Okay. And this could be the second option or the path for your partner. And it could indicate a period of evaluation. And the number 8 is also a number which I'm seeing here. And number 8 represents the karmic cycles. Okay, so if this situation feels like it's playing out over the time, or you have been through similar situations before, so the number 8 is indicating here a time of learning and completion. Okay, so I can also see a possibility of new beginnings once the cycle completes with number 8. Okay, now, as far as months are concerned, I am picking up heavily January and the April as key months for the moment in this particular situation. You might start seeing things unfolding or making decisions around these months. Okay, so we are in December right now, so maybe January and April 2025. Okay, or might be they are significant in terms like maybe your partner's birthday or yours birthday. Okay, or that third party birthday falls either in April or January, take how it resonates, or that was the time that you started dating, or whatever the situation is, take how it resonates with your situation. And talking about the colors, like, yeah, like since the third party energy is so heavy, I can see the red color, the yellow, because they are very confident and intellect. Green also. So now the red, green, and yellow colors, these colors could appear in your dreams also, or maybe in the dream of your partner's life, or even in the third party's presence. You can see those colors around you. Okay. And trust your intuition when you see these colors. Okay. Whatever you are thinking. Okay. Trust your intuition and keep your eye open when you come across such colors, I would say. So, what do we have here is the lovers shows that there's a big decision to be made, but the energy of juggling and balance is in the air with the 2 of pentacles. Your partner is really really torn between two paths, and the third party is certainly bringing a lot of passion, energy, confidence, and charm to the situation. If you're wondering about how this will play out, I can see that the situation will come to a head soon, especially around January to April 2025. And there's a lot of emotional intensity which I can see. But I also feel that this third party involvement might move towards a resolution where things come into focus and the truth is revealed. Okay. Now, if you're in a situation like this, remember, take care of yourself and make sure that your needs and boundaries are respected. Sometimes, it's better to walk away from the situations that don't honor your energy, but also trust the timings and trust your intuition. And you're powerful, okay? And your time, your body, and your mind is also precious. So think about yourself as well. And yeah, if this reading resonated with you, like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. Let me know how these messages are playing out for you and if they are helping you navigate your situation. I'm sending all the love and clarity for your journey. Until next time, stay strong, stay intuitive, and stay beautiful. Lots of love. Bye for now.